What's up, kids Canadians? It's story time. We're gonna be talking about the dog who wanted to become a human. So once upon a time, there was a family of 5 people, 2 parents and 3 children. The 3 children used to go to school every day. They woke up very early, dressed their uniforms, and went to school every single day. Mom and dad also were going to work every single day, including Sundays and Saturdays. So these children were not seeing their parent very often, and one of them started to cry, and she was crying and crying and crying and crying. This child was very sad, and she did not want to share her sadness with nobody else but herself. They would put her in bed, and she would just be like, oh my God, I am sad again because I know tomorrow I have to wake up early. I will go to school again. After school I go to daycare and I come back home. By the time my mom is back and my dad is back, I will be asleep. I will not be able to see them again. And I am so sad because I want to see my dad and I want to see my mama. I am really sad. But then, Mom said, what can I do? She developed an idea and she said, I'm going to be talking to my husband and see if we can try to do something that is going to help our children, that is going to keep our children company. So when we are not home, they can be playing with them, and they can be playing with it, and they can be actually friends together. So the mom went to her husband and she talked to the dad saying, Daddy, can we buy a dog? Do you think it's a good idea to buy a dog for our kids to be playing with? But because I know, if we buy a dog and we name her Maria, she can be playing with our children. The husband said, no, I don't like dogs. I don't like dogs at all. There is no way you can bring a dog in this house. If the house is gonna be smelling rubbish. Then the wife said, oh no, I'm going to be cleaning every day. Before I go to work, I will be cleaning. And when I come back, I will clean. No matter the mess, I will clean. So the dad and the mom agreed to buy Maria. They went to this pet store and managed to get a very nice, beautiful, a very kind dog, and they named her Maria because she was a female dog. Now they brought Maria home and everybody was so happy. The 3 children were so happy, and the other one who was crying and holding her secret became so happy because they were now playing with Maria up and down. They were playing like crazy. Maria wanted to play. She always wanted to play. She always wanted to play. They could put Maria in their bed and Maria could follow them everywhere. They could actually stay with Maria, and Maria wanted to go with them at school. So Maria said, this is great. I've never been in a human home before. Now I have my humans. I'm gonna be loving my humans just like I love my other family. But Maria did not realize that her life was going to change. What happened to Maria is, whenever the children went to school, Maria stayed home alone. She was put in her cage, and she stayed in her cage so that she could not destroy anything at home, because the dad at home was not happy, and the dad at home said, if she's gonna be pooping and peeing on my carpet, and if she's gonna be doing stuff that I don't like, I'm gonna slap and whoop her ass. Wow. So Maria was in her cage all that time until when the kids could come home, then they started to play again. And she was happy and happy. She could flip her tail. She could slap her. She could slam doors, and she could follow everybody everywhere. She was a happy dog, popping her tails, and she was actually following everybody everywhere. Everybody was happy, and Maria was so happy. But the next day, she could be in her cage again, and she could be alone. So Maria now started to become sad and sad and sad. She was not playing as she used to play anymore, and she was very sad. She lost her appetite. She did not eat the food she used to eat before anymore because she was so sad. And now tell me, what do you think made Maria sad? Maria was sad because she was left alone at home. She could not play for hours. And remember, the children have to go to school for 8 good hours. I'm telling you, 8 good hours, if you can count. During all those time, Maria was sleeping and waking up. She was sleeping and waking up, was sleeping and waking up. She got so tired. She was so bored. Just imagine if they could put you in a cage for 8 good hours by yourself. You cannot get out of that cage. You are just waiting for somebody to come back so that you could play. Maria was sad. And she became sick. They took her to every hospital. None of the vets knew the kind of sickness that Maria was suffering. Now guess what? She is the only one who knew her secret, because she was suffering from the bottom of her heart, and she was suffering so bad that Maria, oh poor Maria, she was so suffering, and I don't know what I can do to help Maria because she cannot talk. You know that? She cannot talk. And she said, how am I going to communicate my sadness with these humans? They do not understand me. The only thing that Maria could do was like, okay, I'm going to tell my mom what I think because I think she can help me. So one morning, while everybody is busy, everybody is trying to get ready to go to work, get ready to go to school, Maria is following everybody everywhere. She's actually barking, whoop, 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 whoop. Nobody understood her. And now this girl who was crying, she's like, oh Maria, stop it. I'm gonna step on your foot. Stop it. Stop following me everywhere, Maria. Wait for me. We're gonna play when we come back to school. But Maria is just whoop, whoop. And Maria, you know what Maria is saying? Maria is saying, can you make me a human like you so I can go to school like you? So that was the secret of Maria. Maria was very sad, really sad, because she wanted to become a human. Oh my goodness. Maria wanted to become a human so that she could also get out of her cage, so that she could also go to school, so that she could not be eating on the floor, so that she could also be dressing like those children, so that she could also be taking bath like everybody else, so that she could also be eating the kind of meal she wanted, and not dog food but human food. She also wanted to taste how cookies would be, and she also wanted to eat ice cream. She wanted to go to the movies. She wanted to also drive a car. She wanted and she wanted and she wanted. Maria wanted to become a human. But guess what? We will continue in our next video. So stay tuned, and I'm gonna tell you the secret that Maria held in her heart next time. I'm gonna leave you now. Okay, subscribe if you haven't, so that you can listen to the whole of this story. It's really long. You need to stay around so that you know what Maria is gonna be facing. Okay? Subscribe and be part of the Case Canadian family. If you like me, share your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'm gonna be bringing more of Maria's stories and more of different other stories. Okay? Peace, Canadians. I love you all.